Namaskar. Welcome to today's episode of different aspects of learning and handling sitar. In our previous session, we have discussed the mandatory prerequisite of playing sitar, that is the tuning the instrument. What is the process and method of tuning instrument? And in that episode, we mentioned it is important to develop the sense of the tuning through the ear, but not through the visual apps which are nowadays available through mobile. For an example, if I strum any string, it catches that particular frequency and it shows in which pitch it is. So the sense of pitch, in which pitch a string is tuned to, or any note is being sung or being played, it is necessary to understand. At least the comparative analysis. For an example, if we have the sound of sa somewhere, either in tanpura or in sitar, these strings, as you know, the joda and two chikari strings are tuned to sa. So if we get to hear any other note, whether that is off key or on key, if that is in tune, in sur or not in sur, compared to that particular bass tune which is sa, it is necessary to understand for tuning sitar or any musical instrument. If it is on key, then if it is in sur, then we have to understand it is the bass pitch where it stands, whether it is komal re or shuddha re or komal ga or shuddha ga, or the tivra ma or shuddha ma, or pa or komal dha, shuddha dha, komal ni, shuddha ni. Out of this 11 notes other than sa, where does it stand if it is in sur? And if it is not in sur, which is the nearest note, right? So for an example, I'll increase the volume of tanpura. Suppose this is the Gandhar string, this is the Gandhar string, this is the Gandhar string, and this is the Pancham string, which you know by now. So if now this is in tune, sa ga. Now if it is not in tune, so for an example, you took out the sitar from your box and you find this Gandhar string is here. So you have to understand that it is not in pitch, first thing. And if it is not in pitch, then whether it is below the desired pitch or it is above the desired pitch. And if it is below the desired pitch, how much it is below, and if it is above, how much it is above. Accordingly, we have to adjust. Okay. So I understand it is somewhere around re. Okay. So I have to tune it high. Now it is Shuddha Re, Sa Re. Komal Re. But we have to go even higher. We have to go to Shuddha Ga. This is around Komal Ga. Shuddha Ga. So Sa Re Re Komal Ga Shuddha Ga, where it needs to be tuned to. So to develop this idea by listening is very important. To tune sitar or to play memes and different other aspects of playing the musical instrument. So today we will discuss, as we received many requests, how we can develop the pitch accuracy, sense of pitch accuracy. As the follow-up question from the previous session, we have received lot of requests to explain how to develop this sense of pitch. If tanpura or any other string is tuned to sa, how we can understand what is komal re, what is shuddha re, and how to develop the skill. So I have come up with two options, not options, basically two methods to develop this sense of pitch accuracy. So in case tanpura is tuned to sa, only sa, we can sing first Kalyan scale and then Bhairavi scale. So Kalyan scale contains all the Shuddha notes except Ma. Ma is Tivra. And Bhairavi scale contains all the notes Komal except Ma Shuddha. So if we try to sing these two scales or two thirds, consecutive notes against Tanpura, then we'll have idea of all the 12 notes. All the 12 notes will be covered. And once we are good with these two different thirds or scales, then we can sing the consecutive notes, all the consecutive notes like Sa, Komal Re, Shuddha Re, Komal Ga, Shuddha Ga, Shuddha Ma, Tivra Ma, Pa, Komal Dha, Shuddha Dha, Komal Ni, Shuddha Ni. So it is little difficult task to sing all these things, all these notes one after another in chromatic way. So let us try to sing Kalyan Tat first. Okay. So this is as Tanpura is tuned to D. So D is my Sa for my sitar and for my singing at this point. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Tivra Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma, Tivra Ma, Ga, Re, Sa, Sa. Sorry, my voice is shaking a little bit. So this is Kalyan scale, which you can sing, and after that you can sing Bhairavi scale, Bhairavi Tat. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re, Sa, Sa. So in the Kalyan scale we covered all the Shuddha notes except Ma, Tivra, except Ma being Tivra, and in Bhairavi scale we have covered all the notes, all the Komal notes except Ma being Shuddha. So by this we cover all the 12 notes. Now once you are comfortable with these two thirds, then we can sing all the notes, all the 12 notes one after another in chromatic way. Sa, Re, Re, Da, Ga, Ma, Ma, Pa, Da, Da, Ni, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Ni, Da, Da, Pa, Ma, Ma, Ga, Ga, Re, Re, Sa. So you might ask, how I will know whether my pitch is being accurate, like whatever I am trying to sing, Komal Re, Shuddha Re, if they are pitch perfect or not. That you can cross check with a mobile app if you are not sure about the pitch initially. Here that we are having the 12 notes, all this you have seen, I have sung all this. Sa, Komal Re, Shuddha Re, Komal Ga, Shuddha Ma, Tivra Ma, Pa, Komal Dha, Shuddha Dha, Komal Ni, Shuddha Ni. Similarly, in the Western scale, we are having all this pitch which are having certain specific hertz, right? Hertz is the unit of frequency, sound frequency, by which it is measured. So D is having a very specific position in the pitch cycle, right? So D, D sharp. So we are having 12 different pitches, just like we have 12 different notes. So D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, again D. So this is a cyclic one, because in octave, again next octave starts with again D. So we have all these 12 pitches, just like 12 notes. If Sa, our Sa is on D, then Komal Re will be D sharp, Shuddha Re will be E, Komal Ga will be F, Shuddha Ga will be F sharp, Shuddha Ma will be G, Tigro Ma will be G sharp, Pa will be A, Komal Dha will be A sharp, Shuddha Dha will be B, Komal Ni will be C, and Shuddha Ni will be C sharp. Again next saptak, Tar saptak Sa will be again in D. So Sa is in D. So you can see the mapping between the Indian system of the Swara and the Western pitch system. You can check against the mobile app if you are singing Shuddha Ga, for an example. So D sharp, E, F, F sharp. So if you are singing Ga, it should stand on F sharp. Your mobile app will be able to show you. If you are unsure if your pitch is accurate while singing or not. Initially you can check that, and gradually your sense will develop and you can get rid of this mobile app. This is one method, and the second method is to sing, is to match our singing pitch with any of this Tanpura sound. Like I will change the pitch of the Tanpura and I should be able to match my voice with that. For an example, this is D. So I am matching my voice with that. Just increasing the sound. Sorry. Now changing his pitch randomly. So this is F. F. Sa. If F is my Sa, then Sa. Increasing to G sharp. Sa. Randomly I am changing the pitch, not in consecutive way. Again I am decreasing the pitch to something. This is C. And remember, when you sing, then you have to have the sustenance, just not Sa and leave. If you don't sustain, then you will not understand whether your pitch is accurate or not. Sa. And for vocalists also it should not shake, because I am not a professional vocalist, so for me the sound might be shaking a little bit, but for the professional vocalist it should not shake also. And if it shakes for any reason, you should understand that it is not accurate. As I am understanding, my voice is shaking a little bit. Yeah. So this is A sharp. Again D sharp. Sa. A. Sa. You can use any vowel, A, E, I, O, U, for pronouncing this note. A, E, I is the most frequently used for the vocalist. A, the open throat voice. this way, again I'll be back to D. Pitch of my sitar. So you might see I am pulling a little bit sometimes. So you might ask why I am doing that. So when I played, then I found it is little bit high. So by pulling the string I adjusted it. So this is, it has gone down a little bit, then I am making it high by doing fine tuning. Pa, sa, pa, sa, ga, da, ma, re, dha, sa. Any random note I'm playing here and trying to match my voice. So if you have sitar in your hand, you can do that also. Okay. So that's all for now. We will meet in our next session. And if you have not subscribed to our channel so far, please do subscribe, because we are coming up with many interesting videos for learning and handling the instrument sitar. Not only that, I have a lot of initiatives, musical initiatives on study of the rare ragas, unword ragas, and also raga reel, which I have given a name, representation of rag in form of alap within a minute time. And almost every day we are sharing musical content in our channel. So if you like Indian classical music, particularly sitar and surbahar, then do subscribe to our channel. Namaskar.